Today you are going to learn what is programming language. Let me share my screen and learn Python programming language. First of all, you need to know what is computer program. Program. How will you define program? An ordered set of instructions to be executed by a computer to carry out a specific task is called program. So in simple words, we can say program is a set of instruction and it is executed one by one. And the language used to specify this set of instructions to the computer is called a programming language. So what is programming language? Programming language is a language which is understood by computer. And with the help of programming language, program is written. As we know that computer understands the language of 0 and 1, which is called machine language or low-level language. Students, as you know, computer is an electronic device, so it understands 0 and 1. 0 and 1 means you can understand as a low voltage and high voltage, but it is represented in the form of 0 and 1. This is also called binary language or machine language or low-level language. However, it is difficult for human to write or comprehend instruction using 0 and 1. Students, if you are giving each and every instruction with the help of 0 and 1, it becomes very difficult. Okay? I am giving you one example. If you write your name in the form of 0 and 1, then it will be very difficult to write and it will be very difficult to understand. This led to the advent of high-level programming language like Python. So to overcome the problem of low-level language, many other advanced programming language was developed, and one of the Python, which you are going to learn. Another programming language is C++, Visual Basic, PHP, Java, that are easier to manage by humans, but are not directly understood by the computer. One thing you noted down that Python, C++, Visual Basic, PHP, Java are easier to understand by human, but it is not directly understood by the computer because it is not in the form of 0 and 1. So what is the solution of this problem? A program written in a high-level language is called source code. So students, whenever you write a program with the help of Python or C++, Visual Basic or PHP or Java, these are high level language, okay? So it is called source code. So note down the definition of source code. This source code definition you need to write a program written in a high level language is called source code. So whenever you write a program in Python, that is source code only. Recall from chapter 1 that language translators like compilers and interpreters are needed to translate the source code into machine language. Students, already I told you that higher language is not directly understood by computers. You need to translate this source code into machine code. But how will you translate? For translating high level language into a low level language, some special softwares or programs are used. They are called compilers and interpreters. Python uses an interpreter to convert its instructions into machine language. So students, for Python, we use only interpreter, not the compiler. This point also should be noted so that it can be understood by the computer. An interpreter processes the program statements one by one, first translating and then executing. But how translator works? It converts program line by line, and if any error occurs, it informs you. After correction, it executes the program. This process is continued until an error is encountered or the whole program is executed successfully. In both the cases, program execution will stop. On the contrary, a compiler translates the entire source code as a whole into the object code. After scanning the whole program, it generates error messages, if any. So students, here you need to understand how interpreter and compiler works. The basic difference is that translator converts the program line by line, and if any error occurs, it informs you for the correction. But compiler translates the program, all the program in one go and converts the program into object code. So students, in this chapter, you will learn so many other topics like already we have finished introduction to the Python. Python keywords you are going to learn, identifiers, comments, data types you are going to learn, operators, expressions, statement, input and output, type of conversion, and debugging. So today you need to prepare the notes, whatever I have given to you. in your own sentence, form your own sentence, whatever you understood, write it down, and in our tomorrow's class, I will teach you Python keywords. Thank you very much for attending the class and listening peacefully.